Hold your fire! Hold your fire. I have come to surrender.
Man, it feels like it was just yesterday that we were talking about Chase Elliott and Joey Logano, getting into it a bit. While this one was not a wreck, contact, destruction of a race, we still got to talk about it a bit, get more into it, just talk about it more in general. So we're going to talk about what happened last night. Joey Logano going 2 laps down, holding up Chase Elliott and allowing Denny Hamlin to close up that gap, and eventually Hamlin was able to pass Elliott and Logano and win the race. We're going to talk about that in general. What happened exactly? We're going to talk about what happened prior to just a bit. I've already touched on that a lot, and just some other stuff. So first of all, oh my, dude, I look at me. I'm a Chase Elliott fan. I got a Chase Elliott hat on right now. Some of you guys need to chill. Like, there are some radical Chase Elliott fans out there that if he intentionally wrecked someone, they would justify it. Like, oh my gosh, I'm sure every fan base has those fans, but some of you guys need to chill. For real. Need to chill. Gonna be honest, you just need to chill. Okay? All right. Anyways, yeah, looking into this. So, first of all, if you're a Chase Elliott fan and you're all pissed off, I want you to think about this. What if the roles were reversed? Okay? I seriously found this situation hilarious because I was thinking, what if the roles were reversed? What if Logano did to Elliott? Like, at Bristol, imagine the roles are reversed. Logano takes out himself and Elliott, okay? Think about that for a second, and think about this. This were to happen. Elliott holds up Logano, costs Logano a win. Wouldn't you be laughing if you were a Chase Elliott fan? I know that you're unhappy that your favorite driver lost, but, dude, you got to laugh sometimes, all right? Just laugh. But anyways, as for the getting lap part, if he was, like, going a lap down, he was still on the lead lap about to get lapped, I understand why fighting for that position, but usually if you're more than 1 lap down, pull over and let the leaders fight it out themselves. But this was a special instance because Logano did kind of owe one to Chase Elliott after what happened at Bristol. So, as I said, I'm fine with it. Logano was still upset about Bristol. He had shown some displeasure early in the race, just kind of hitting the back of the 9 car. So I think that this was a little justified because of what Chase Elliott did a couple weeks ago at Bristol. And the fact that, people are getting so mad at Joey Logano for this. It's like, yeah, it's kind of a turd move, but still, if you look at the past couple weeks, what happened, Elliott kind of deserved it. And Elliott wasn't mad at Logano after the race. I'm sure he was thinking, he's like, man, Joey, I can't believe he did that. But he knows that, he kind of deserved that. Joey was just getting some payback for what happened at Bristol. And Elliott just said he had to get through lap traffic better. I guess you could say that too. But, yeah, I think it's justified, to be honest. Like, it really is. Logano, what he did there, usually that would be a turd move. If he was doing that to, like, William Byron and Denny Hamlin, that would be a turd move. Like, just let him go. Like, Logano had this instance last year at Dover. Logano had to pit before the race even started, went 20 laps down, and was racing lead lap cars, and it cost some guys stage points. So when he did that, that was a turd move. There's no question about it. This instance is different, as I said, just because Elliott and Logano have a bit of a past this year. So Logano was kind of getting revenge without intentionally wrecking. Now, if he intentionally wrecked Elliott, that would have been a different story because we all know what happened in 2015 when Logano got wrecked by Kenseth. Logano kind of went off, called it a coward move, chicken crap move kind of thing, and he really went off on it. And if Logano turned around a few years later and did the same thing, well, a lot of people end up saying something, then a few years later they change their mind. Everyone says something, they're hypocrites at some point in their life, but that would have been a big hypocritical move of Logano. But obviously he did not, which was good because that would have been really bad. But as for that, as I said, I think it's fine. He didn't make contact. He didn't forcibly pinch Elliott into the wall or anything. He didn't throw aggressive blocks. He was just running the same line as Elliott. We watched the replay here. You see he gets Elliott a little bit loose right there. Here comes Hamlin. I mean, he's not doing anything dirty. He's just racing him hard. He's racing him like if Logano was in the lead and Elliott's trying to pass him for the lead. He is just racing him hard. All right, so I don't think it was a dirty move. I don't think it was meant to be intentional. Plus, to be honest, Hamlin was already closing in on Elliott a bit. There was like 30, 40 laps to go, and Hamlin was closing it a bit. He had a second and a half to make up, and by the time that Elliott had caught Logano, it was already down to a second. So Hamlin had already cut half a second out of the lead that was already there, and, you know, I think he would have caught him. He had a lap fresher tires, which I don't think would have played a factor because they would have eventually caught up. They would have both been about the same tire wear. But I think that Hamlin did just have a straight-up faster car. I think it would have been a much more exciting finish if Logano didn't get in the way, because Hamlin would have needed some more time to catch up to Elliott. They would have been side-by-side some more, maybe some more aggressive slide jobs, some more moves. So I think that Logano ruined a good finish, but I think that Hamlin would have won regardless. But yeah, that's where I stand on that. I think that it was justified because Logano and Elliott have a history this year. If it was any other people, like just two random guys going at it for the lead that Logano had no beef with, that would have been a turd move. But because of the history, as we've said multiple times, I think it's fine. Chase Elliott fans need to get over it, okay? He's having a great year. He's 8 points off the point lead. He's got 6 top 5s on the year. He's got like 10 top 10s or something. He's got to win. He's in the playoffs. He's got playoff points. As much as that win in the playoff points would have been, he's been fine. He's going to win more races this year, guys. All right? If he doesn't, then, oh, boy, you can slap me in the face really hard. But, yeah, he'll be fine, okay? Look, he'll be fine. But some of you guys seriously do need to chill out. Oh, my goodness, there are some radical Chase Elliott fans, as I said. I try to stay unbiased. Like, look, I have my biases. If Chase Elliott wins, I'm going to be really happy. If Chase Elliott wrecks, I'm not going to be happy. But look, there's instances where you have to just turn off your bias and just kind of look at a race and say, man, that was a good race, even though my guy sucked. Or, man, what that guy did to my driver was kind of justified because he did something stupid a couple weeks ago. So sometimes you just have to take off your bias glasses, throw them away, and say, hey, that he kind of deserved that. And that's what I'm saying here. Chase Elliott kind of deserved that. And Chase Elliott, I think that was really mature of Chase Elliott to not, like, go after Logano, not say, oh, my God, Joey held us up. What a turd bucket, you poopy butt, or something like that, you know? He was like, you know what? I just need to get through lap traffic better. So I thought that was mature of Elliott. And Logano, I think, you know, he didn't have to do what Elliott did to him. He didn't have to wreck him. I thought, you know, some people get revenge. Elliott, remember on Hamlin, pinched Hamlin into the wall. Hamlin blew a tire. Matt Kenseth, we saw that. That is an extreme version of revenge. He wrecked himself and Joey Logano, and I think this was a good, pretty solid revenge. Elliott still got a good finish, but it did cost him 5 playoff points, 5 very important playoff points, because Hamlin was able to get there, and Elliott would have had a better chance at winning had Logano not held him up. I still think Hamlin would have won, but I think Elliott would have had a better chance of winning had Logano not held him up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, once again, sometimes you just got to turn the bias off, guys. But thanks for watching. Leave a like. Make sure to leave a like, please. That'd be great. Subscribe. The majority of you people watching this video right now are not subscribed, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. And make sure to share, too. That'd be 10 out of 10.